55192 if you want to text. Stone Temple Pilots had to change the spelling of Vaseline for this song. They didn't want to get sued by the Vaseline company. So they spelled it V-A-S-O-L-I-N-E instead of V-A-S-E-L-I-N-E. And there's something called sludging. Have you heard of sludging?
No.
Yeah, actually, this is one of those TikTok trends, I believe, right?
It's a big TikTok thing. And I only mention this, Bill, because I finally got on TikTok.
Hey, welcome to
I finally got on
2018.
TikTok. How am I?
Bell. What are you doing?
How can I be expected to practice all these fun TikTok dances and stay up on the latest trends?
Is it slugging
if
or
I'm not
slugging?
on TikTok? You're right, slugging. I'm sorry. Sludging seems to be what it should be called, but it's called slugging. I'm not sure. It's girls, young girls who, welcome, have discovered Vaseline, which has been around for, I think, 400 years. But these girls are going to bed at night slathered in Vaseline. Any situation in which I can use the word slathered makes me very happy.
Ew.
I hate when it gets all over your stuff, though. Vaseline?
That's why people...
I am not down with Vaseline. My wife swears, but most people swear by Vaseline. It's multi-purpose. You can do a whole lot of things with it. If there's a cut, it doesn't burn. If it's, it's a very, very simple product. By the way, The Alan Cox Show on TikTok. Be posting show content there. I'm sure I'll be doing a couple of dumb things here and there.
Some dance trends, perhaps.
I'm going to start my own dance trends. I'll be covering my face in Vaseline, and then I'll be dancing. I probably won't be doing any dumb crap like that. But it occurred to me, there's no reason for me. I was on TikTok like week 1 of TikTok. But I think that was way too early.
Yes.
I was like, ooh, this is not for, But at this point, there's
It was a very different app then.
That's right. At this point, there's no reason to not be on
fight
TikTok.
it.
That's right.
I didn't realize there was porn on TikTok, too.
There's everything on TikTok.
I didn't, but it's a
So
Chinese...
The Alan Cox Show is where you'll find us on TikTok. And I think we'll all be putting stuff there from the show
we'll
and
put
videos and things. And,
classic hits like Neil or
Neil is up
Badminton.
there. Badminton and Neil are up
I love
there.
how I'm the stepping
I know.
stone.
It's Poundcake is like because he's such a dummy.
treasure trove.
That's like the, I'm sorry, treasure trove is what I meant to say. Sorry, Poundcake. Treasure trove is what I meant to call him. I don't want it to be the Poundcake channel, but.
You can put up my bagel impressions. That's show content.
Bagel impressions?
Of all of us eating bagels.
Okay.
I sent you that video.
When did you send it to me?
Oh, when I first made it. I can resend it if
can
you'd
you
like.
resend it to me?
I can.
Thank you.
Are you posting all of these at once? I think we're going to have to go over posting trends. Okay.
No, because I know you guys post to your own things, but I was like, well, I should be posting show clips to a show account. And as far as all the other social media, we've always had our own individual account. So I thought, well, TikTok will do a show account.
Yeah, the Poop 21, that's a good...
Poop 20 is good? Yeah, send me these.
I'll send
and
you that one because that one does
and
pretty
I'll post them.
Yeah.
So far, I have 2 followers. I have
me. I'm
Bill
one of them.
Squire and Mary Santora.
Well, I don't have a TikTok, but I'll make one. Just
That's
to
what
follow
surprised
you.
me.
Well,
that you don't have a TikTok.
I don't need to because
Well, I don't need to. I don't need to, but like I said, there's no reason not to.
But everyone sends me their, like, if they want me to see something, if they think something is funny, if something reminds them of me, they send it to me.
No, I mean for your own
yourself.
content. Yeah, I mean I can consume it 1,000 other places, but I'm talking about when we create. We are content creators. We are the original content creators. I've been doing dumb bits for 30 years.
I just
Might
thought
as well make some money off of them.
I honestly thought
I'm not even talking about money. I ain't going to make any money on TikTok, but I mean, everybody's on TikTok. So, I like people being a part of this show. And if we can
Up to
route
13
some
followers.
of it through TikTok, then there you go.
I honestly
I
thought-
was surprised that, because when I was tagging Bill and Mary, I was surprised, as the youngest person on the show, that you didn't have a TikTok account.
Again, I didn't feel like I needed one because
nobody needs one.
I would just go through content, and I can do that without a TikTok account.
Right, but I feel like as someone that had, at one point, pretty high aspirations for what they wanted to do in this business, creating content would be more of a priority for you, and it really isn't.
Well, I
That's
also
what
thought,
I'm saying. Trust me, I don't need TikTok. I'm not going to make any money off TikTok.
No, but things can go viral so fast on there, and you can get Bill had
it's
one
good for
video.
The show. It's only good for the show.
Bill had one video hit 5 million, and you got 50,000 followers from that one video. So
it's up to 6 million now.
That's what I mean. So
that one's doing the story of
joke.
Jace coming out, like the bit that I have about that, and then now YouTube has a thing, and I put the clips
YouTube
on there,
shorts,
the YouTube shorts. I had another clip. And it's got 3 million on there, and I'm like adding a bunch of followers in there. So like, it's just you gotta feed the beast constantly.
I thought that TikTok would go the way of Vine, like something. Instagram is king, so Instagram would just swallow it up, either buy it or emulate it to where people don't even need TikTok anymore.
And
so
it may eventually, but for right now, TikTok is Vine. And there's more people on TikTok than on friggin' Google. So
because I rushed to Vine and I tried hard, like I thought I was so clever. I'm like, I'm gonna do something in 6. Nobody followed me. Like I was going through a bunch of work.
Did you tell people that?
I did.
Yeah.
I promoted, but again, this was before I was even on this show. So I was just in college, and I would bust my ass for this 6-second video, and it would get like 17 views, and I'm like, oh,
because nobody knew who you were.
But that's why you have to keep.
That's why you just keep doing it.
You keep throwing
just
stuff
keep
against
doing
the wall,
it.
see what takes.
Do you think you were going to put some dumb video up and you were going to get 35,000 likes?
I thought I was clever.
Why?
But you got to keep going though. Like
just keep doing it
until something picks up.
Something will hit.
I didn't think like this video that is got 3 million views on YouTube Shorts. That's not the bit I would have ever thought would be the one that blows up. It's from 12 years ago. It's a stupid story about buying an above ground pool, and for whatever reason the algorithm picked it up. The story about Jace, my son, coming out as trans, like that one makes more sense because it's very specific topic.
And
but
personal.
you can never really tell. Like Mary's got one that's got 600,000 views, and it's about her dad passing away, and that's what speaks to people. But you can't connect with anybody. You can't build that following if you're not creating stuff. Poundcake.
The video of me eating an In-N-Out burger where I was like,
60,000.
I was like, 9 people are gonna like this. Anybody who knows me from the show, and it hit 60,000 views which isn't a ton. I mean, it's not millions, but it's all people arguing in the comments over whether In-N-Out burger is good or not. And I'm like, that's fine.
Right.
Get in there and fight.
In-N-Out's the hook.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I never thought that people would care about that. I'm like, oh, this is funny. I'll pull my belly out, and then they're like, but the fries are trash, So just throw it all into there and see what hits.
Okay.
And like
it could be you eating snacks in various places.
And that could totally take off when you talk about people wanting your authenticality. Maybe they want to see what it's like to watch you slurp a smoothie and
Poundcake
review
snack
it.
reviews.
Yeah.
That's what Stefan Johnson does. Like he does all his stuff was pretty much snack based, and it's built him an empire. He's doing all this voiceover work. He got Oreo to bring back the Cakesters.
Yeah.
Like he's done it.
I didn't even know that those were gone until I saw they brought them back.
I don't even know what that is.
They're like the old they're just like the cake
Ho-hos kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
It's like it's an Oreo
The Hostess
that
muffins.
has
spongy
cupcake,
cake.
like cupcakes on the other side instead of regular cookie crust.
Ron and Willoughby, I'm 60 and I'm on TikTok, mostly to follow Bill and Mary. There you go. So if nobody else, Ron and Willoughby's out there doing it.
Appreciate you, Ron.
There you go. So anyway, but Vaseline, the slugging, I don't know why they're calling it slugging, but girls are posting.
Because it looks like a slug trail. You didn't connect that right away?
How
Vaseline
would
looks
I
like a
connect
slug trail.
When it's slathered all over your face?
You know what slug juice looks like?
Yes, a long, thin rivulet of snail trail,
But
sure.
it looks the
snail
same as
trail
Vaseline.
is very different where I come from. Yeah, if you were to draw a line, I'd get it. But these girls are posting like nighttime regimen videos of themselves and their face is all shiny. So I would never think, oh, you look like a slug. Is that what they mean?
Probably.
You look like a slug? Yeah, so again, that's a thing. At least for now. And also, I think people just need to write so many articles about things that one person finds a girl on TikTok and goes, here's a thing, I'm going to write 2,000 column inches on this. But good for Vaseline. Probably cost them nothing to make. They got that old plastic blue case. Mm-hmm. It's been around for a long, long time. 1859. Is when it was kind of first thought of by this chemist in Pennsylvania. And then 1872, he patented it and called it Vaseline. he would see crude oil left behind from drill rods. This was a guy who was working in the oil fields, and he would see gunk clinging to the drill rods. And so he thought, what if I purify this? And I'm sure I could use it for something. And then, back then in the 1800s, if you came up with anything like this, you didn't have to have any verifiable claims whatsoever, Everybody was like, this toothpaste will, get the demons out of your heads or whatever. They didn't have any kind of regulation whatsoever when it came to that.
Another thing that's coming back like that is I saw a couple different girls on TikTok doing cold cream videos where they're like, this new product, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, man, I remember when I was a little kid, my mom would use
Pond's cold cream.
Yes, Pond's cold cream.
Yeah.
As like
smells awful.
Oh, it does. And it's as soon as I saw the video, I'm like, I can smell it. It was just a once over. It washed your face. It took off your makeup. It left that like cooling sensation to tighten your pores or whatever. And they're like, this miracle product, how does nobody know about this? I'm like, my 70-year-old mom has been using that stuff for 50 years.
I get a GQ newsletter. I get a handful of like guy newsletters, right? I'll get Men's Health. I've gotten GQ for 100 years. And so GQ will always have things like, hey, add this to your nighttime regimen because, and this is going to shock you, I have a nighttime regimen. So anyway, part of that is just like cleaning your face and blah, blah, blah. It's all made up. You don't really need to do that, but it feels good at the end of a long day, right? Your skin doesn't really need it, but whatever. So this one newsletter I got, they said, hey, this German Nivea. Nivea, well, they make it a little differently in Germany, and it's finally back on the market. And it's probably all horse crap, but whatever, right? So I order from Amazon. Amazon's got this German Nivea. I go, yeah, okay, it's like a tin. Comes in a metal tin. And I go, I'll use this and put it, It smelled not bad, but it smelled so grandma-y. Yeah. Like that lavender rose water smell to it.
Very floral.
I put it on one night and I go, I got to throw this away. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. I love my grandma. God rest her soul. I don't want to smell like her.
It's got a must about it.
It's like an old lady smell.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't for me. I don't need it to be a leathery musk, but, she's dead.
You smell like a dead bitch.
I associate that, but Vaseline, they used to say, so safe you can eat it. And
yeah, indeed. Because I know this one girl, and she'll make you breakfast, she'll make you toast, but she doesn't use butter, and she doesn't use cheese.
Right.
She doesn't even use jelly.
Right.
She uses Vaseline.
Ah, boy.
They swear by it for people with like psoriasis, or eczema or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't like to use it because, just like you said, Alan, it sticks to everything. It stains your clothes. Like
how can that be the case? Oh, just because it's oil or
because it's an oil spot. So like I'll wear it and it'll be on the inside of my I'll put it on my legs because that's like where I get it the worst. And then on the inside of my pant leg, I'm like, okay, well, I don't care if there's spots on the inside of my pant leg. It'll bleed through. So my entire like jeans will have like spots where there's like oil there.
Look like you peed your pants.
I have to throw them away because I'm like, I can't walk around with this.
Those are calico cut pants. They're popular. Rappers wear them.
Yeah, right? There you go. Put that on TikTok. Look at my Vaseline jeans. Yeah. Poundcake, hashtag Vaseline jeans.
Thinks a ghost. She'll make you breakfast. She'll make you toast. But she don't use butter. And she don't use cheese. She don't use jelly.
Then what does she use?
He'll tell you. Just be patient, Bill. This song has got to be like, you know how Radiohead hates playing Creep?
Yeah.
Even though it was their biggest song ever? Flaming Lips must feel that way about She Don't Use Jelly. I don't know if they still play this live.
I feel like that's even how Flaming Lips fans feel about this song. Like, if they were to play it, it'd be like, no one's upset if they don't play this song.
Is that true?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know this.
You never heard the She Don't Use Jelly?
No,
it was
he
their
was
one
saying
hit.
that, and I was like, is this from that stupid show you watch? What are you quoting
No,
right
but
now?
CalicoCutPants.com was.
Oh, good.
You gotta give.
So much.
Is that from the Tim Robinson?
Yeah, that's the.
I mean,
the one where he's got the P dots on his pants.
I haven't memorized the show like Bill has. He's
good.
really like got it down. So I thought calico pants were a real thing.
CalicoCutPants.com.
Oh, right. Hey, I don't want you thinking I peed my pants.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And somehow Mary doesn't think that's funny. But Mary doesn't use jelly either, so what do you want?
More of a jam girl.
He's taking 4-second peas when they're 5-second peas and getting some drips on it because his wife kept eating batteries. Just keeps eating batteries.
Batteries. I just remember seeing Wayne Coyne at the 9 Inch Nails show at the Wolstein Center a few years ago. Completely, they weren't in town.
Just hanging out?
Yeah, I think he lives in Nashville or Memphis or somewhere. He was just walking around. I mean, it's hard to miss Wayne Coyne because he's got that huge shock of curly gray hair. He's always wearing that white suit, and he's an imposing fellow. And he's just walking around the 9 Inch Nails show.
I don't know if this was a joke thing, but there was a thing going around on Twitter yesterday during the Cavs game that Snoop Dogg was at the game.
Oh,
and
yeah?
I don't know if it was one of those things where they just saw someone that looked like Snoop Dogg, but usually they'll do like a side-by-side.
Yeah.
But this was just a dude, and they're like, hey, we'd like to welcome Snoop Dogg to the Cavs game. So that's kind of interesting.
That
for
was
him
a
to be
guy
in
who
town.
looked like Snoop Dogg.
Is that what?
The Cavs thought this man was Snoop Dogg. Somebody posted in a bunch of crying face emojis. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
A guy who looked like Snoop
I'm like,
Dogg.
I don't think that's Snoop Dogg.
No.
But
Nope. Snoop was not in Cleveland to watch the Cleveland Cavaliers.
not yet, but he'll probably show up for All-Star Weekend.
Sure. That's got to make this guy feel good and also make the Cavaliers organization feel weird when they put him up on camera. Hey, Snoop Dogg, unless they were goofing.
Yeah,
He might
they'll
have
do
been
that
goofing.
sometimes. They'll
But
be like,
usually they put like a side-by-side.
yeah, celebrities in the
Yeah.
audience, and then they'll put like a regular person next to a celebrity picture.
And then people just have some laughs.
Alan, TikTok is perfect for Poundcake because you don't need a creative bone in your body to have something go big. Well, that sounds like a knock on Poundcake.
That's what we call a backhanded compliment.
Alan, I'm a 30-year-old woman, and I had a TikTok go to 6 million views. TikTok loves food. See, Poundcake, you do food.
Untapped market.
Mary's jamming a hamburger into her face, and it gets...
Not just my face.
Now, do you get any... Is there any benefit from that?
You can get paid. I think I've made $1.12 on TikTok. But
Ah, beautiful.
mainly, here's what it is for me. I have a bunch of stand-up clips on there, so if I have some stupid video about food go viral, hopefully people will go to my page, see all my stand-up, become a fan of comedy, translate to ticket sales, yada, yada, yada. TikTok is like the being paid in exposure of apps, I feel like.
And that's what I figured.
Well,
That, like, maybe there's no reason why we couldn't have a video blow up and get a bunch of new listeners,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, I'm just saying there's only upside.
Right.
Like, even if nothing hits, it's fine.
We're not in a worse position.
Yeah, right.
I've made $132 from TikTok.
How many views?
It doesn't break it down that
Oh.
way.
But you also had something that got millions of views.
millions of
and you
views,
got
yeah.
$132.
How do they pay
$132.
you?
But just I don't know exactly how, but they just send it to you like your PayPal or whatever.
Huh.
You have to enter your tax information, but you also get paid on Reels.
You have to fill out a W-2 for TikTok?
Yeah. I got paid 38 cents yesterday on TikTok.
It'd be pretty wild to be like an accountant or a tax preparer, and they're slowly getting acclimated to 2022 and 2021, and people bringing in their W-2s from TikTok and Cameo.
Reels actually pays pretty well. Like Reels, I made $300 in February and $300 in not February in January, and like $250 in
There you go.
December. So
Some
like,
walking around money.
and that's just like it's all I'm doing is posting stuff that I'm gonna post anyway, and then it makes a little bit of money. So go watch our Reels. Mary makes money on that too.
Yeah, what about coffee today?
You what?
I put ice cream in my coffee today.
You put ice cream in your coffee today.
Yes.
You mean coffee in your ice cream?
And then I put that on Instagram.
She said ice cream in her coffee, Poundcake. You
Why
heard
don't
it.
you listen?
Just like I did. You heard it.
You guys are really mean to me today.
Everybody's
We're mean to you every
everybody
day.
today.
You're just not.
I
don't
walked
like
past
it.
Bill in the hallway and I go, "What's up?" And he goes, "Shut up, just shut up." I was like, "Okay."
But we're not being mean to you. We're criticizing you for the same things you do all the time. We're not being mean to you for different things.
Here's what we're trying to say: there's no reason not to be on these things.
And there's no reason not to be mean to Poundcake.
Especially if you're in like the job that you have.
Correct. I'm gonna make one. I'll make one tonight.
Okay. And then are you gonna? What's your first TikTok gonna be?
Why would you eat on the podcast and not eat on TikTok?
Well, and you can post clips from your podcast.
You've
too.
already set the
I've already
precedent.
given up on him trying to do that.
Do what?
Post clips from his podcast.
Oh, well.
Okay, well I do them here.
Have
Well,
I
I did do them here.
Have I had too much coffee today, or does this show feel very hectic today?
I don't
Am
know.
I on edge?
I don't know.
Does it feel hectic to you?
Every day feels hectic to me.
Okay.
You just said you put ice cream in your coffee. Maybe that's got something to do with it. There's a lot of sugar there and caffeine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
You
feel
played
like there's
yourself,
a lot
playa.
going on, and maybe I have so much caffeine in my body that my ears are working too well.
No, not any more than
Your ears are
usual.
working too well.
Too well.
Yeah, we're just picking
There's
up on
no such
everything.
thing around here. Yeah. All right. I got a break. Thanks for whatever. Mayday Parade. Hey, those guys are on the road, and if you dig them, you're in luck because they're going to play the Agora.